found a car, a barn find. Well, a garage find, but like a proper one, not in the middle of the field. This was my first one in a long time, way before I even started my YouTube channel, where I found a car that was in a garage or a barn, and it has been untouched for a long time. And guys, all because of this car right here. This car was broken down in the middle of the, literally middle of the intersection, and I hooked it up with the chain on my Jeep, pulled her home, and I've actually been working on it for the past couple days to get it right for her so she can drive it. It's a little older lady. Her and her husband are actually immigrants from Germany, and the barn find that we have is actually a car that they bought when they first came over here because they wanted to live the American dream. And what's more American than the car behind this door here? This door is a little bit hard to open. There we go. There we go. Look at that, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, maybe. Finally getting fuel? We finally getting fuel? No. Oh, there's fuel, guys. Yes. And that's pretty much all the air I have, so let's go ahead and see if we can't drive this out of here. We're running off of just the battery pack itself. Still saying about 13 volts, so hopefully she'll start up. And tire's full, so let's just do it. Starts right up. What's up, everyone? We have a couple friends here and we are going to go on a cool trip to White Castle. I know it's something that I've wanted to do since high school, but we're going to take this giant beast of a vehicle that I only pulled out of a barn a few weeks ago. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead, hit the road. We'll do a quick cold start for you and see if she cooperates. All right, guys. Let's do this! Well guys, we made our first leg of the journey at 144-ish miles, and she made it very happy. She's not leaking anything. And as you can see, gotta get a better angle at the White Castle here. There you go, guys. So yeah, I've never had a White Castle before, and we're gonna go ahead and enjoy ourselves a couple nice, what are they considered, slam burgers? Sliders. All right. Well guys, let's get to it. I don't care what anyone else says, these are delicious. What do you guys think? Very good. Worth the trip. If you guys haven't already had one, if you're like me and you don't live near one, I've been wanting to do this since high school. Definitely worth the trip. 100%.
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna finish eating now. So we're getting to drive over the new Tappan Zee Bridge towards Sleepy Hollow. Should probably tell you headphone warning or something, because that was loud. See the one mud flap there that says Love's gas station? I wired one of those. That was possibly the most hard job I've ever done. All right, we're gonna go keep our eyes out for Headless Horseman now. All right, guys. Just taking a minute to head out to a patronage to the Mr. Chrysler. Even has stained glass on the side of it. It looks like Tiffany stained glass. The man that started so many of our passions. Walter Chrysler, everyone. Big thank you to him. Well guys, it did the road trip flawlessly. I was actually expecting, you know, I always expect the worst and hope for the best, and we definitely had the best outcome. It did fantastic. Like, I think it needed to breathe a little bit. It started out smoking a bit, and not terribly, but I'll tell you, by the end of the trip, this thing takes hills like it's nothing, and it's just such a time capsule, guys. Let's just take a listen to this thing. So we're going to do a video coming up very shortly how you can repair the coolant system inside here, because it did have an issue the other day. But just take a quick look. So very nice. So we had a bit of an issue the other day before we took the road trip, and the issue was after I did the oil or the water pump. Sorry, I had to turn the mic around. The water cross member, right where it meets the oil pump or water pump, the water cross member where it meets the water pump was leaking terribly. The cross member was very, very pitted, and I couldn't find a reliable fix online short of buying a new water crossover pipe, which we just didn't have the time. So I'll do a video how I repaired it. It held up perfectly. It's not leaking at all. We will have to eventually, well, go through this entire engine, but so that's all I have for you guys today. I know it was just a lot of fun. Absolutely a complete blast. And it was fun to hang out with friends who are admiring the rat rod over here. The anti-Roadrunner. This is the Wild E Coyote. All right, guys. On that, let me turn the mic around. There we go. There we go. Hold on a second. I got to come up with a better solution. That's good enough. All right. On that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm very, very honored to have been able to do this type of stuff, and you guys definitely make it possible. You definitely get me energized and pumped up to do it. So, and one really awesome thing I will add on the back of this, was I had the opportunity to stop by the resting place to the Chrysler, and it was nice to be able to just kind of take in the awesomeness that is, you know, the industry that he really spearheaded and created some pretty fantastic vehicles, or eventually, you know, their company that he started created. So you guys have yourselves a glorious afternoon, and high praise. This thing drives amazing. A few people were saying it had bad suspension. No, this thing just glides. It was such a fun trip, and she has a lot of get up and go for an old girl, I'll tell you what. You have yourselves a wonderful night. Remember, keep your shiny side up, which this thing's definitely shiny, and God bless.